All right, everyone, welcome. Today we are going to be playing ourselves some standard brews here, starting off with Rakdos Aggro, a deck that just caught my eye because, well, I mean, if y'all don't know the card that catches everyone's eye in here, well, you aren't a big boomer like me. Dark Confidant is a card that I have played with a lot back in the day. It's the type of decks I definitely like to play. These kind of aggro decks that get some good card advantage. Always a fan. Big fan of Rakdos in general. Some of my favorite decks over Magic's history here that I absolutely love. Anyways, gonna be playing this Rakdos deck. Just a good old Rakdos beatdown deck that plays Preacher, Unstoppable Slasher, and Alicia. I haven't really played with this card at all, but I mean, it was a limited bomb. So, kind of makes sense that, those are the cards that transfer over into standard. Still get to play FOMO. You get to play this summon, Brewhilda, Brewhilder, whatever, which I don't have super high hopes for, but we'll see about that one. And just looks like a lot of fun. We got ley lines for the Cauldron deck to be able to interact with them a little bit. And just solid removal, solid hand disruption, basically the Rakdos MO. So let's battle, y'all. Hope you're all having a great day. Definitely no red to be able to get this going. So we have to mulligan. If we were on the draw, I think we could really try to cook with this, but gonna take a mulligan. This hand looks great. We have a solid curve. Let's keep. Now the real question is, do we want to put down mountain or maybe like starting town? Or it could be the creature land, but I think I'll just put away mountain. I want the creature lands as much as I can, and we should be fine off our mana sources. All right. And let's battle. Yeah, I do want to play some of that as well. I just released a Una video on my YouTube channel because I played a good amount of it because I do love it as well there, Compo. Una decks rock. All right, so let's go with the Broomhilda. Oh, that's too loud. Sorry about that. Far too loud. Okay, so we got another Broomhilda. It gains haste, but I can't really attack through this 2/3 anyways. But if I do attack with this is gaining haste. And I can cast this the next turn. That looks better to me. That looks pretty spicy, actually. If you attack this turn, return target creature. Oh, that is going to be nice. So maybe I do want to do that next turn. As if I give this haste, then I'm bringing this back. That seems better. So if I duress here. God, or I just go Preacher. Yeah, Preacher kind of looks better. So, man, some nice plays with Broomhilda. I'm already taking back what I said in the intro as the haste ability with Preacher and Alicia looks pretty nasty. Ooh. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. So, clearly the Boros Mice style deck. So there's that 3-mana Hasty Mice, which could be on the menu. Yes, yes. Savannah Line with an upgrade. Good old 1-mana 3/2. We have a lot of removal in this deck, though, so we should be able to find something. And this deck did top 8 a challenge. I'm not sure exactly whose list it was, but... looks quite impressive. So now I can duress first and then cast this. That's really nice. Okay, so let's do that. Try to see what removal spell they have available. Until your next end step. Okay. Yeah, let's do the thing. So I have to put a counter on this to be able to get through damage. I want to take a damage anyways. This is perfect. Here's this and this. I don't want to gain life. Oh, we are cooking, y'all. The double block doesn't kill Alicia. And then we get back the summon. This is impressive. Okay, okay. All right, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Mountain. How are you? So the Dragon Spell plus Burst Lightning is good, don't get me wrong, but that's just to catch them up. Yeah, I guess killing Broomhilda now actually kind of hurts, as I have 2 cards in exile. So eventually we can get those back, but yeah, that did hurt a little bit. Now, do I want to get rid of this or just say screw it and attack? Ooh, I'll get that updated there for the deck list. Sorry about that. That's what I was forgetting. So if I take 5, I go to 12. It's all about activating Preacher. I would like to have less life. But I also want to kill these rats or mice. So this is just mouse, huh? All right, I do want to kill this then, as the Manifold Mouse doesn't do its thing then. That's just a good block. Okay, so 13 versus 17. Not able to get the double trigger off Preacher in any way. And, yeah, I mean, we're sitting great no matter what, but we'll just get an attack in. Honestly, any of our plays are great. Oh, yeah, we do draw the card when we have more life. That's right, that's right. Okay, well, that was excellent. Because now we can go this. I don't know why. I've played that card for so long, y'all, and I still get it wrong. I still get it wrong. Oh, don't I get the other cards? Any turn you put a lore counter on this saga, you may play that card. Ah. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. So I can play that later. Yeah, we'll get a good old Dark Confidant down. We came to play Dark Confidant, so that's what we're gonna do. Yep. Now we can do the Burst Lightning thing. The Valley Quest Caller was actually pretty strong card that really got overshadowed by the rest of the stuff, you know? Man, I'm glad the mouse package is nerfed. No more monstrous rage to worry about. Happier times, y'all. Happier times. So, yeah, we'll have to take that too. Now, let's see. Our first Dark Confidant flip in years. Absolute years. Okay, so I want to take a damage so I get both. And we probably... It's about time to get rid of this thing. So then I can kill a lot of things. So yeah, let's start with that. Alright, black. Let's shoot the sheriff. Now I can attack, get both things. Oh, I get a hasty creature too. God dang, this deck might be broken, y'all. I'm going to do another Preacher. I mean, attacking with a Slasher here is pretty good as well. But I think another Preacher... I don't get double triggers off that one, I guess. So yeah, let's do this. This deck is an absolute gasser. Let's kill that. And let's get him in there. Both triggers. This is amazing. I'm pumped already. Okay, so that takes half their life. Round it up. You're at 1. You know, with Monstrous Rage still around, I'd still be afraid. Maybe not with knowing 2 of the cards are lands, but that would still be a little frightening. All right. All right. Okay, game 2, Fire Magic. Any kind of removal is going to look really good. The end. Let's see, do I want the end? If my life total is super low, it costs 2. Otherwise, it's just exiling things. Maybe not the end. Don't think I need Duresses or the Tactics. The Tactics would be better than Duresses, I would think. You know, this is probably a matchup where I should be thinking with my head and taking out Dark Confidants, but nah. Well, I do need to take 1 Leyline of the Void out. That's for damn sure. Bitter Triumph. I basically never want to pay the life, but discarding a card, not the worst thing, especially when you combo with this. All right, I'm seeing the dots connecting here, y'all. This deck's got some stuff going on. And the bats are okay. Forcing them to put a removal spell at that might be better. You know, once again, probably should take out Dark Confidant in exchange for the bats, but where is the fun in that? So instead, we'll take out these Bitter Triumphs and just do the bats. We'll go like that. I don't think I'll be taking out Bob anytime soon, y'all. Just doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right. Back in my day, I used to flip Greater Gargadon off Dark Confidant, y'all. Greater Gargadon. All right, I'm going to keep. If I was on the play, I'd mulligan once again, but I'm going to keep this on the draw. We got ways to draw extra cards if we hit 1 land. Plus, we can still do some stuff here. And I'll get that deck updated after this match, y'all. That was on me. That was my bad. All right, so let's try to get an untapped land. Not an untapped land. And this is one of those cards that I kind of want in my hand, not in my graveyard. So I'm going to keep this one. And we'll just cast one of our 1-drops next turn. Okay. Just kidding. All right, we'll say go, have Burst Lightning available. They go the 2-3. This is kind of lame as we don't have the ability to kill it, but nope, nothing from them. Okay. 3 manas. Could play this, but it's sending it out to the slaughter. So yeah, let's just play our Brynhilder. Not sure what Final Fantasy game this is from. It's definitely a summon, but it looks like one of the older summons. Okay, okay. Yeah, let's play that. It feels pretty good, Dirty. Yeah, it feels pretty good so far. You know, already there are a lot of tap lands, but, you know, not bad, not bad. The mana bases right now, it's kind of interesting to me. The tri-lands, or the tri-color decks, almost feel like they have better mana bases than the 2-color decks. Okay. Now, is this going to be a time to just burn the world? Hey! Rasputin! That's all right. Clever enough. Thank you, buddy, for the 30 total months. 16 months in a row. Appreciate you, man. All right. We got a lot of options. Now, I could play this. If you attack this turn, return target creature card with mana value less than or equal to its power. Oh, that's when any creature attacks, huh? Wow, okay. Okay. Well, I do want to start attacking, but I also want to use Fire Magic this turn and not blow up my own creatures. So yeah, I think I'm going to take this nice and slow. Try to get a little more value off my Fire Magic. Maybe take a hit for, you know, a good 4 damage or so. If they go for a pump spell, then we can try to get them. Okay, no blocks. Sure. And if they do absolutely nothing, maybe we just Soulstone. Maybe it's still worth it to fire magic here. Yeah, probably. Kaboom. Animate your land in response? Ah, come on. That'd have been cool. All right, so let's start with the bat. Almost assuredly going to die immediately, but we get to take a peek at their hand. No, my bat. Okay. To a creature without flying. It's also a sorcery. So I'd be just sending my Dark Confidant out there to die. But it means they don't play it, but I actually kind of want them to play it. Yeah, I mean, I'll send it out to the slaughter. I think that's okay. Pretty soon we'll have enough lands to, like, animate a land, attack, and then bring something back. Wow. Yeah, I do not mind that. That's going to go much worse for them. Don't care about that at all. Unless that's an outlaw. Okay. Whenever this attacks, you get the counter. Okay, so let's for sure kill this. Here's the raid ability. Attack, and then we get Broomhilda back. God, that card is strong. That card is really strong in this deck. Holy cow. That is a combination. I take back everything I said in the intro for this. Yeah, that's the real deal. All right, this deck is going to be sweet. Let's keep gaming. Okay, this is 2 swamps. I mean, hand disruption into Dark Confidant. That's the bread and butter. I'm going to keep. We'll get rid of Burst Lightning since we can't cast it yet. And go from there. Okay, that's actually a lot better. As we can protect the Dark Confidant now, hopefully. Or it's way worse! No! No! Oh, no. What a giant T. Of course, yep. Yep, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Let's just cry. Wow. Just slap me in the face as hard as you can, opponent. R.I.P. me. Well, I think I need to tactics away this and kill the preacher. That seems like the thing to do. But would they play the preacher? Oh yeah, you gotta love it, Cabal. You gotta love it. That is exactly what we hope for. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna say go. I mean, our play is obviously pretty face up, but I think they'll still probably lean into it. Unless they drew Kaido or something too, like. Yup. Okay, so let's pay 3. And now we're gonna have to tactics here. Okay, that was nice. So I guess we start with that. Something to play. Now we hope it doesn't die. So we can then keep them rolling, chain them together. But Hasty Preacher is also nice. We're going to be behind on life, so we're going to start making creatures. A Drowner. You like it? Yep, they like it. Okay, so this Hilda could just die here and probably will die. So do we want to get our value? Probably. Land would be nice. Burst Lightning would be nice. That's less nice. Also, I don't think I want to attack with this one, but I will attack with this one. It's definitely an outlaw. Our Dark Confidant isn't looking that good, I'll tell you that. I mean, Preacher, attack, get a lifelinker, and then try to double block. That might be better. Lands would be helpful. That would be indeed helpful. Also really do want the lifelinkers. All right, let's try this. Double haste. All right. Not out of it yet, but this game has not gone well. Yeah, okay. Thanks for the freebie there. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So they could animate the Reef as well or do something with the Drowner. So I don't get to shoot the Sheriff if I do this, but I think that's okay. As I just need to not die. Ah! Excellent. Our opponent has, they've done it. They could have done this even better, but whatever. Okay, things are going well. Things are going well. That'll do it. Demir gave us the business. Gave us the business. Okay. I mean, I need the end to exile Curiosity. That card seems great. Fire Magics are great. Duresses are clearly horrendous. Duresses might actually also not be that good. They have too many creatures. My plan for Kaido is kind of weak with this deck, huh? I guess it's Bitter Triumph. Or just duressing them. No, I'm afraid of duress. Alright, they probably don't have any artifacts I care about. Nowhere to run. That's actually decent against Kaido. How about all these burst lightnings? Medium for sure. But not bad. I think I like the tactics. Yeah, on the play, let's take out the duresses. On the draw, we might bring them back in. We'll see. We'll see. All right, that was a beating. Not cool, not cool, Demir. Duress. Also not cool, Duress. That was especially not cool. Come on. Let us play. Let us play, coach. Sick, y'all. All right, all right, all right. Good start, good start. The worst hand we've seen all day. But you can't mulligan to 5 off that one, I don't think. Maybe. We'll wait to kill that. Alright, we'll say go. That's gonna be good, huh? Boom! Take a peek. My hand's horrendous. It's improved. Surely Dark Confidant is going to live against a Dimir opponent that wants to kill my creatures, right? What the hell? Okay, I'm crying inside. The end. It did have that. That's a problem. We'll take a little peep skis. Lots of removal. And the big stuff. Which they already have the big stuff in hand, which is a little scary. And 2 creature lands. Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble. Our deck looked awesome last round, and it's looked horrendous this round. That's what we call range. We can actually kill Kaido, even on their turn. Not that that's a great thing or anything. Okay, that's annoying. Let's do this. I don't know if this is actually correct, but... Alright, we at least have some pressure. But if they just go Kaido and tick up here, huh? I'm just kind of wrecked. Guess I can attack it with the Reef, but... What does this Reef even do? Discard a card and draw a card. Probably shouldn't have been playing out of all my lands now. Yep. I got the mana. Okay, that's good draw. We're doing it. We are doing it. Now we got him on watch. They can't really play Kaido, but yeah, the Curiosity still looks great. Yeah. Okay, what does this have? Menace? With Menace. Okay, so I can do that. Can't attack with anything else. Sure. I think that's worse than just playing a Curiosity, if I'm being honest. Alright, that's maybe not worse than playing a Curiosity. Shoot. I don't want to block with my Dark Confidant. But I feel like I'll have to. It's either that or let them draw. If I lose my Dark Confidants, though, I'm not doing a lot. They're both going to be stunned. But if they connect, they're doing a lot, too. Well, I guess no attacks. Maybe I block with one? Oh, because I kind of get wrecked. Really, no matter what one of these plays comes down. Like, if they get to pick up a Drowner, that feels really bad for me. I don't think I can have a Kite Out come into play right now. Man, this sucks. Things were looking up. All right. The cowards play. Let's take one of them out. Come on, Dark Confidant. Hook it up. Not great. Not great. All right. Here is our Sanctuary. I mean, I think I'm going to block Drowner here and let the Curiosity go if I'm given the option. I am not. And I can't really get Kite Out here now, so alright. You got me this time. You're gonna Kite Out that? Yeah, that'd be silly. Dimir feels like a rough matchup, I will say that. I will definitely say that. Okay, what can we do? What can we do? Can start with a loot. And we basically have to race at this point, except we're way far behind. Great. Let's attack. Loot. And the preacher. Might not be winning this one, y'all. I would say opponent drew quite well, but you know, once you get Curiosity down, you're drawing a lot of cards, so you can't really be too mad about that. It's it's before you get to that spot that they were peeling pretty nicely. Yep.
Sit down. Rethink your life.
That's fair. Okay. Rethink your life. Will do. I mean, that's like as good of a turn as we could really hope for, and it's still not enough. Not enough. No. No. Looks like we're going to have to take 5. If they got a Kaido, they got me. I mean, we're just so far away from pressuring them, too, that... GG's, GG's. GG's. All right, we'll play one more with this deck. And then we'll move on to the next one. I'm in. Dark Confidant on 2. Lakers in 5. All right. To kill the elf or to play Dark Confidant. Wow, what year is it? What year is it? Because next turn I could go Dark Confidant plus Duress, but it's probably the mono green deck. Which that's just all big creatures that gets pretty scary, where Duress is probably terrible. Ah, whatever. We came to cast Dark Confidant. We're going to continue to do so. Okay. Overlord, what in the hell? Okay, okay. Well, looks like we will not be attacking with our Dark Confidant, believe it or not. So let's start seeing what's up. Hopefully they have a target. Our Duresses, y'all, have been awesome. Straight awesome. All right, your go. Yeah, we might be off Duress now. That feels pretty right. Yep. So now they have 6. Next turn they're going to have 7, 8 mana. So we'd have to kill both elves. It's not great. I mean, but this is, you know, not only not great, but as bad as it could possibly be. So we need to get that out of their hand. Where's our imitation thing? Okay, well, at least we can kill it. Could try to hit a land off this, get a little greedy. But if we fail, we lose the game, I imagine. So that's probably not a great idea. We can fire off a Duress. We got the extra mana. I mean, we're bound to hit, right? We haven't seen a single hit. I mean, I have to kill this if I don't want this come into play, huh? I could discard it off Bitter Triumph. That's probably the best thing I could do, huh? I could have discarded this and actually, like, brought it back. That might have been better. Whatever. It's only 6 mana. It's this deck. This deck is absolutely sweet, though. Like, that's one of my favorite combos. It's also going to completely wreck us right now. Wow. I'm going to throw all the Duresses out of my deck as fast as possible. Let's see. Well, we want to kill elves and stuff. I mean, bats look okay here. I like all my creatures. Could also just bring in more removal, but they kind of go over the top. I definitely want this because it kills the big thing. Then let's do some bats. What wouldn't we want? That looks fine to me. Main thing is kill the elves and stuff. All right, as we get this going, y'all, big shout out to the next event I'm going to be commentating. And y'all should definitely check it out. Let's see, where can I find my slide? There we go. It's going to be Tampa. So if you're in the Orlando area or not, or you just want to, come down for some sweet high-level standard, Planetary Rotation is going to be awesome. We got an awesome coverage team. Top 8 go to the Pro Tour. Make sure to go to starcitygames.com/scgcon if you're interested. And if you're at home, watch the coverage. This event is going to be sick. I am so pumped for this one. So, yeah, check it out, my friends, okay? All right, let's battle. Come on. Man, this deck was so nice to us for round one. I'm like, this is going to be the greatest thing ever. And now it's completely turned on us. Okay. I guess I will keep, but this hand has problems. Get rid of the burst lightning. All right, let's do this. If you can't bolt the bird, you can at least take it from hand. I mean, seems like the card to take. I think there's also some merit for taking the outcast and then killing the elf. Let's do that. I would play as a cauldron. I would play cauldron for sure. Okay, so let's do this. I'd be cooking. I'd be cooking away. All right, now we need to try to get them dead. I think I might just do some slashing. Just get them dead. Could have did this and then slashed them next turn anyways, I guess. Slash. Just take 11. All right, maybe let's do this and we'll do that play next turn. Okay. Okay, so Dark Confidant, or we get Preacher going. They're not casting anything amazing. So yeah, let's get Preacher going. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Go to 1. And now we got Burst Lightning. Okay, we're doing it, y'all. We're doing it. I like that game. That game was fun. Both teams fought hard. Should we bring Duresses back in to really mix it up, y'all? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Bats get worse on the draw. Cards like a Braid get a little better. Fire might be better than like a Braid, as it still kills elves on turn 1. Just no bats at all. Yeah, whatever. Get out of here, bats. My whole plan is to kill elves and then play card advantage creatures, so... Checks out. Checks out. Sick. Okay, I guess we'll kill some elves. Let's keep... Do we want to put back Burst Lightning or Mountain? Probably Burst Lightning. I don't think we need that much burn. All right, let's Burst Lightning that. Wish I had another Burst Lightning, believe it or not. Dang it. Well, they're already gonna have 3 mana. I think I do want a FOMO here. And then maybe go with this next turn. Like, could possibly do the, like, Pyroclasm mode. If they go Trailblazer or something. But we could just be dead. All right, we're gonna go for the juicy value play here, though. Okay, we'll get to do the thing. Boom. Wow, since they had nothing to do at the very moment, they couldn't tap their Llanowar or something? That's brutal for them. Do we just start slashing? Probably. Anyways, I started slash. This deck's always been fun to me, but it's always been so inconsistent. You know, like, It's the Smuggler's Surprise, probably. Oh. Day, huh? Okay. Well, I don't want to discard this, as I kind of want this. Do I just play Bob? And then kill something? They're probably going to play something, right? All right, I'll be disciplined or dumb, however way you look at it. And I guess I don't want to re-overextend in. Well, this worked out perfectly. Bang. Okay. Preacher's probably better. I don't know. Double hitting with Slasher seems pretty good. And I guess I'm about to die. So let's Surveil first. Burst Lightning. I think I want to keep that out the top just so I don't lose a lot of life. Alright, let's do that. Big beat. Hey, Sir Bez, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, the Corey Steel Cutter stuff was hilarious. Hey, appreciate your support. Appreciate it. Appreciate you a lot. Hey, Mini Haas, what's up? Uh-oh. Am I still going to die here? I still easily might just die here. What if I attack with everything? They would take 6, go to 8, lose half their life, and die. Oh, that's perfect. So they have to block. I'm commentating SCG Orlando. Yep. We're going to play VV as our last deck there, Josh. Okay, now we're cooking. So they have to block. You die. Math. Face up math. Just gets everyone. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Okay. A respectable 2-1 with Rakdos. And I will say we mulliganed a lot. We duressed and hit nothing over and over again. And, you know, still got away with a positive record. So, kind of like this deck. This deck is sweet. The summon that I thought was going to be terrible was actually awesome. And yeah, Slasher was great. All the haste abilities were fun. That was a cool deck. That was a really cool deck. I'm going to explore this a little bit more. So if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as comment below, all that kind of jazz. Appreciate it. It helps out the channel, and we'll see you in the next video, okay?